They've got a £1/4 per person per day, and winter is upon them. This is a time that is unimaginable, what they went through now as they're heading into winter. It was a winter of starvation, scurvy, sickness. When I say death, we're talking half the pilgrims died in that winter. And you think back on the sacrifice of these noble, committed Christians and what they did to start and found this land of liberty. Half of them, 51 survived. Remember earlier I said 51 pilgrims became 34 million? 102 came across, 51 survived. Now, that's 18 mothers are on the ship. So how many mothers would you expect to die? About 50%, right? 9 of them? Did you know 14 of the mothers died? Why did mothers die at such higher rates? Often women are very hardy with things like this. What do you think they were doing with their cornbread? With their allotment? They were giving it to their children and sacrificing their own life. It's inspiring to see the sacrifice of these pilgrims. And if you go to Plymouth Plantation today, they have 2 statues of women, and they brag about the fact. You don't find any historic sites in the world that honors women more than we do, that has more than 1 statue of a woman. And you could say the Pilgrim mothers did even more for the formation of this country than the Pilgrim fathers did. It's a beautiful thing. The first baby that was birthed, speaking of the Pilgrim mothers, do you know the last name of the first baby that was born on the continent by the Pilgrims? The last name of that baby was White. The first name was Peregrine, born to Susanna White. Now, that's an interesting name because about 2 centuries later, the great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson of Peregrine White, the first baby born in the New World, was James White, co-founder of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. We'll talk about tomorrow. I find that to be just an amazing fact right there. Only 4 families in this starving winter didn't have to bury a family member. The ship captain, after this winter was over of decimation and darkness, he said, "Come back to England. I'm going back. Well, you're free to come with me." Not one pilgrim took him up on his offer because they were being obedient to God. And as we think about the sacrifice that they made, let's think back to the book of Revelation. "Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." And will we follow the Lamb wherever he goes? Will we follow the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world and not love our own lives unto the death? That's a high standard. But let's hear the inspiring words of those true followers of God who followed his providential hand and witnessed miracles. Do you want to witness miracles? Follow God's will for your life in a more dedicated way than ever before, and you see his power transpire.